Right here, down. Protect your out. We put the work in. Let's finish. Come on, man. Let's do this. Family, I'll do 1, 2, 3.
You see, we dream chase, because that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized the dream was obtainable. Now look at us.
What's going on, Philly gang? This is the Main Thing Podcast, and I'm your man, Big Huss, the one you trust, bringing you all your Philadelphia Eagles latest. Look, a certain Super Bowl champion just earned themselves a contract extension, and it seems Howie Roseman and the Philadelphia Eagles are bringing back some familiar faces. Before we jump into that, please make sure that you're liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and you're hitting the notification button so you know when we're dropping this fire content. The Eagles and Nick Sirianni have just agreed on a multi-year extension. Look, this extension is well-deserved. From a shaky opening press conference to the collapse at the end of the 2023 season, where multiple analysts and Eagles fans were calling for his job, through all that noise surrounding him and the Philadelphia Eagles, he's been able to keep the team focused on what matters most, and that's winning. In 4 seasons, the 48-year-old head coach has amassed a 54-23 record. That's including playoffs. Second most wins in his first 4 seasons of any head coach in NFL history. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's won a Super Bowl. He's made the playoffs every year he's been a head coach. He also has the highest regular season winning percentage among active head coaches at a little over 70%. Per Brandon Lee Gouting, NFL coaches ranked all time by winning percentages. Number 1 would be Guy Chamberlain at 78%. John Madden, who we all know and love, at 76%. Vince Lombardi, we know that name very well, at 74%. Then you have George Allen at 71% and Nick Sirianni at just over 70%. As you can see, man, he's in great company. You have a few Hall of Famers up here. He's winning with the best of them. Now, granted, their resume is a little longer. It's only been 4 seasons, but in 4 seasons, this is amazing. A lot of coaches aren't coming in doing this, so you got to give flowers where flowers are due. He's been doing this thing. Another thing that I've liked about Sirianni during his time here is his player development, being able to bring in young talent, rookies, and allow them or give them the opportunity to excel beyond what many thought they would has been crucial and just pivotal to the Eagles' success. Because with that said, we don't have to go out and spend the big bucks on the high name, top tier guys. You know what I mean? You're allowed to bring in these rookie players, young talents on lighter deals where you could then kind of stack your roster, put a lot of depth pieces in there and build a complete Super Bowl winning roster, which you've seen that we've done. Also, look, Nick Sirianni's success during his 4 seasons, like I said, it's unmatched, right? But his success has also opened up doors for a lot of other coaches to get head coaching opportunities. You're talking about in 4 seasons, he already has 3 coaches off his coaching staff that have went on to become head coaches for other teams. You have Shane Steichen with the Colts. You have Jonathan Gannon. I probably messed that up on purpose. Jonathan Gannon with the Cardinals, who we all have a sour taste in our mouth about. And then here recently, Kellen Moore, who was head coach named down there with the New Orleans Saints. His success it's crazy for real. He's building his own coaching tree. And a lot of coaches can't say that they've done that, especially in the short time span in which he's done it. I mean, you have an Andy Reid who's been coaching for 20 plus years, 30 years or whatever it is. Yeah, you're just going to have coaches who come off his coaching tree and kind of do their thing. But to have 3 head coaches come off your coaching tree in 4 seasons, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can't even lie. But that just speaks to the culture and success, once again, that Nick Sirianni is having. A team statement from Jeff Lurie following the extension. As an organization, We have always strived to create a championship culture of sustained success. Nothing is more important to fostering such an environment than having tremendous leadership. Nick has embodied everything we're looking for in a head coach since we hired him 4 years ago. His authentic style of leadership, football intelligence, passion for the game, and growth mindset have helped to bring out the best in our team. And I'm excited I'm excited for what the future holds for the Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, Jeff, I'm excited too, baby. Run it back. The way I see it, hey, we've been to 2 Super Bowls in 4 years. Man, we should be at least to 2 more Super Bowls. Hopefully bring home, man, that hardware. You know what I mean? So shout out to Nick Sirianni on the contract extension. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles for getting this done. Once again, this was well deserved. We have potentially a Hall of Fame coach on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Now, speaking of some familiar faces, the Philadelphia Eagles have recently brought back Joe Douglas. The Eagles are hiring former Jets GM Joe Douglas, bring him back to Philadelphia to rejoin Howie Roseman's front office, where he previously worked for them from 2016 to 2019 per Jeff McClain. Joe Douglas was once regarded as Howie Roseman's like right-hand man. When he was previously here in Philadelphia from 2016 to 2019, he was the president or the vice president of player personnel. Bringing him back now, he won't have that title. He will have a title of senior scout or type of senior scout type role, which I believe will fit him perfectly. Although Joe Douglas hasn't had much success up there when he's with the New York Jets, one thing you can say about this guy, he brings in the talent. During his time there, just some notable players that he's brought in. You have Sauce Gardner, Jermaine Johnson, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Elijah Vera Tucker. These have all been players who have come into the league and have made their stamp on the league. So I think when it comes to evaluating talent, I think this role, the scouting role, will fit Joe Douglas perfect, and it'll allow him to kind of build himself back up. You know what I'm saying? Learning under the best GM in the league right now, Howie Roseman. You know what I'm saying? So I think that knowledge and experience is going to go far and do well for Joe Douglas. Look, like I say, as long as we don't have him scouting quarterbacks, we good. That's one thing that my man has not been able to hit on for whatever the reason. There has been quarterback controversy up there with the Jets for the longest, truth be told. But hey, we straight with our quarterback. We got QB1, Jalen Hurts. Y'all know what it is. Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. So we straight there. So we don't have to go look for a quarterback. But evaluating every other position, Joe Douglas has hit on. Look, I love what we've done this week. I continue to say this. I love that the Philadelphia Eagles take care of their own. We are a destination spot, not only for a lot of players, but for a lot of coaches as well. I mean, you kind of want to restart your career or get it popping off or get it jumping off. Philadelphia is where you want to be. We have a great culture in place. I love what we're doing. Hey, shout out to you, Nick Sirianni. Shout out to you, Howie Roseman, Jeff Lurie. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Stay locked in. Some more news, though, going on this week. Out in Minneapolis during Tuesday and Wednesday, they'll be discussing the tush push again. We remember earlier in the year, this topic was tabled because we really couldn't come to a decision on it when they were discussing this down in Palm Beach. Coaches, management, everybody seems to, for whatever the reason, be hating on the Eagles when it comes to the tush push. The Packers are at the forefront of this charge, trying to get this play banned. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it doesn't get banned, but the way they've kind of restructured some of this wording, more than likely it will be. But I'm sure that the Eagles, Nick Sirianni, Howie, and the gang, hey, they're already ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? We bring it back to fullback position. So I kind of think they already kind of seen this coming and to start putting some things in place so that they're kind of ahead of the ball there. But keep your ears open. Stay tuned to that topic. We'll be discussing that here on the channel probably later on this week. I hope everyone's having a great week. I go by Big Husk, and this is the Main Thing podcast where we keep the main thing the main thing. I hope everyone's having a great week. It's Go Birds, Fly Eagles, Fly. Y'all know what it is. Till next time, y'all be good.
It was I was gonna make a lot of money doing what I wanted to do. I went after it, and it was a struggle to achieve it. But you know what? I caught that bitch. Dream chasing.